Jason, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
What is your take on the pitch, and you think toss will be crucial on this pitch?
Yeah, it's an interesting pitch. Obviously, it's very dry. I've been here, since I've been here, there've been the fans on, which we've all seen. So obviously it's very dry, not a lot of grass on it. So we probably expect it to favour the slower bowlers, yeah. Yeah, look, the toss is the toss. We'll just, whatever we do, when we win the toss, we'll just have to do it well. I think both teams will have that mindset. It's a 50-50 call, so you always want it to go your way. But yeah, we'll see.
Have you finalised your team yet? No.
We have, but I've just been told I'm not allowed to release it yet because it's being announced later.
And my question is how important it is for the coach to work individually on each player. Because I remember 30 years back when you were here with the Australian Cricket Academy team.
Right.
I saw Rod Marsh working with you at Nets.
Yep.
So how important it is for a head coach especially to work individually with each member of the team?
Oh, I think you communicate with your players regularly, talking about their games and how we can help them improve and be better and better cricketers and people. I'm very fortunate, got a wonderful support staff who have developed some really good relationships with our players, and players will gravitate towards certain coaches over others at times. But if you all work as a team, that's the most important thing. And I feel very fortunate that I've got such a wonderful support staff who certainly helped me out. And yeah, but we forge those relationships with players. We try to create an environment that's a safe space for them to speak freely and be open and honest, and that learning environment. So that's just something that I certainly strive to do, and our support staff is the same.
Afternoon, Dizzy. This is Behram Qazi from Pro Sports.
Good afternoon.
So, after the Bangladesh series, we were told that Pakistan was looking to build a stock of pace bowlers.
Yep.
And in the second test, we saw 3 spinners in Noman Ali, Sajid Khan, and Zahid Mahmood. You also have Mehran Mumtaz in your ranks right now. So, how do you see that stock of spin bowlers progressing now? And considering that Zahid bowled just 6 overs in the previous game, can we expect Mehran to debut?
You're going to have to wait until the team's released. I'm not a selector, so I'm probably not the person to ask. But look, really pleased with how the spinners bowled in the last game. I know Zahid didn't get much of an opportunity, and that was more through circumstance. Noman and Sajid bowled so well. But look, I was told when I first took on this job that there wasn't a lot of spin in the country, but I don't necessarily agree with that, because I think there is a lot of spin options. So you mentioned those guys. I think they're fine young men. They're very good spinners. They're continually evolving, continually developing. Young Mehran, he's a great kid. He's learning all the time. Hasn't played heaps of first-class cricket, but he's certainly a player that has a future in international cricket. And it'll just come down to opportunity. It's just about players staying patient, putting performances on the board, and then leave the selectors to do their job and pick them as they see fit.
Any update on Abrar Ahmed's health?
No update. I know he was unwell the first test. So his health is the most important thing. So hopefully, he's feeling a bit better. I know I messaged him and just check in on him, and he's feeling a bit better. But yeah, it was obviously a blow for him to go down with an illness. And as I said, his health is just of paramount importance, more than anything, more than cricket or anything. His health's important. Yeah.
Hi.
Hey, mate.
Watching from afar, it felt like Pakistan's preparation for the series was a bit chaotic, maybe, and after the first test, kind of pressed the randomiser button again. So what would the impact be of a series win against quite high-profile opponents in terms of the immediate future for this team?
Oh, look, obviously any any win is great. Any series win's fantastic. Particularly, I suppose the last few years, Pakistan's Test cricket probably hasn't been where we'd like it to be. So any win is great. For me, just coming into this environment is, I as a coach, I'm very protective of players. They're the ones going out and representing their country and playing, and I'm kind of a bit, I suppose it's the dad in me that comes out, and I want to protect all the boys from all outside noise and whatever. And I think we're doing that quite well as a support staff, just making sure we're focusing on the right things at the right time. And the right things are our preparation, the things we can control. Because there's a lot of things that in professional sport that you can't control. So to be able to just park that and not focus on that is a skill within itself. So focusing on what we can control, the right things at the right times, staying calm amongst, when things are all happening. And as I said just before, when the way England play, they look to create things all the time. And, the way we want to go against them is by staying calm and not getting flustered. And I thought we did that really well in the last Test match. So I was really proud of the boys. Obviously, with the surface we played on, it was a very good spectacle for the public to watch. It was a challenging Test match for both teams, and it was a good spectacle for the public to watch. It was going from the first Test, which was very much batting dominated, to